Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're talking about a bunch of different celebrities' favorite makeup products, and I share whether or not I think these products are good, not so good, or somewhere in between. We talk about one from Nicole Kidman, one from Ashley Murray, one from Drew Barrymore, a lot of different people, a lot of different products. So if this is something you're interested in, then just keep on watching. So it's one of those kind of rainy days here right now, and I just love like rainy days in the summer. Like I wouldn't want every day to be rainy like during the summer because I feel like that'd be kind of like depressing, but I do like when they're like dispersed and they come here and there and they're just so calming and relaxing. I don't know why I felt like sharing that, but like I did. So the first product is going to be one that Kylie Jenner recommends. You guys know her. She is like the queen of big lips and all the makeup, and this is actually not one from her specific makeup line. This is another one, and I've heard actually a couple celebrities recommend it, but this is the Lancome Hypnose Drama Instant Full Volume Mascara, which retails for $27.50. You can get it at Sephora, you can get it at a bunch of different department stores, but I've talked about this a lot on my channel because it is like my #1 favorite mascara. Yes, it is a little bit of a splurge, but it really is like a 3-in-1. It's going to curl your lashes, it's going to give them volume, it's going to give them length. It really does make your lashes look like you're wearing false lashes, which I think is so incredible. And yes, it is more expensive, but like it's better than buying a bunch of those like false lashes. Like it really is so good. One thing I will say though is actually this is a newer one. I had one, and actually I had a couple, but whenever they completely dry out, I do get a new one. And this one, you know, you just kind of have to, you know, use it a couple of times. It's not going to be its best self until you let it dry out just a little bit. So the first couple of times, don't completely roll it out if you're like, this is not that good. I would just give it a few more tries. And what I love so much about it is that you can layer it up a lot. A lot of mascaras, you can't do that. It'll just get too clumpy. And if you need to retouch throughout the day, if it comes off a little bit, you can't reapply like that. And with this one, you totally can. I totally agree with Kylie that this mascara is really good. The next product is one that Nicole Kidman recommends. It is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Anti-Wrinkle Regenerating Cream. So that's what it looks like. It retails for about $23. You can get it at Target, you can get it at Ulta, you can get it at drugstores, which is typically where I get mine. This is actually my second container of it, and I'm almost out. The first one I got was the scented version, and it had kind of like a perfumey scent to it. And then this one's the unscented, but it still has kind of like a coffee scent to it. So if you have an aversion to scents, then I would probably be careful of this, because fragrance in general in your beauty products, if you don't like that, then you're probably not going to like it in skincare either. Like you're really not going to like it. This product I love for a long time. It was like my go-to for 6 months straight. I would use it once every single night, and it would just leave my skin very smooth and nice when I would wake up in the morning. I would put on like a light moisturizer, but I wouldn't need much before I apply my makeup. And I do have dry skin if you haven't seen any of my videos, so that is my skin type. And this does say to apply twice a day, so it's not something, even though it does have retinol in it, it says that you can use it multiple times a day. But for me, I don't know if it was something in my skin that changed, but after a period of time, I found that I did have a sensitivity to retinol and a few other things. Like, I think my skin probably changed, but I would just be careful with it. I think it is definitely worth a shot. Now, if you know you have a sensitivity to retinol or anything else like that, you just need to be careful with your skincare. Maybe I would skip out on this one. There's a ton of great moisturizers out there. I want to do a whole moisturizer video in the future. Comment down below if you would like me to do that. But that's just kind of my thoughts on this. Because we all have different skin types and skin concerns, I don't really want to recommend this or not recommend it just because of how different everyone's skin is. So just know that. By the way, guys, I love Nicole Kidman. I think that, you know, her role on Big Little Lies, I've been obsessed. They are in season 2 right now. They're almost done with it. I've been loving it. If you haven't checked that show out, I definitely recommend it. But definitely watch the trailer first, because it is kind of a more sensitive type show. It's not going to be your lighthearted show. So definitely know that going into it. So the next product is one that Jennifer Lopez recommends, and this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Loose Micro Finishing Powder. Here's what it looks like. This product retails for $20 in the mini size, which is what I have. I'm pretty sure she recommended like the normal size product, but I don't know how much that retails for. I'll have both of the products linked down below, the mini size and the regular size. But this product, I like a couple things about it, and I'll start off with that, I guess. So what I love first off is the packaging. I'm not sure if the normal size is like this, but this one has like a really cool sifter. You can see it like disperses the product real evenly, and it kind of prevents a mess from occurring. With a lot of setting powders, I feel like they just get everywhere, and this one makes it very easy. Now, I don't know if you could necessarily bake with this because your sponge would probably, like, it wouldn't get enough product on it in order to bake unless you, like, really tapped out the product. But it is nice when you're applying with a brush, which is typically what I've been doing recently. I've been kind of getting away from baking, and this product especially, I don't think you would want to bake. And that is because, and I'm not sure if her or her makeup artist, Scott Barnes, does this, but I feel like if you were to bake with this product, you would get serious flashback. I mean, I use this by just dusting a little bit of powder underneath my eyes or, you know, in any oily areas I have on my face, and I find that this gives major flashback. It just makes my face look white if you take a photo with flash, and I love that. So for me, I would probably say there's so many other, even like white powders out there that don't have flashback, so I don't think I could recommend this one. So this next product is a product recommendation from Meghan Markle, and I know that Kim Kardashian really likes this one as well. It is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which retails for around $64. That's what it looks like. This product is available at Sephora, a bunch of different department stores. You can get it a lot of different places, and this product is a little bit pricey, as well as like a bunch of the other Armani products. I really like this foundation. I've been using it for quite a while now. I love the finish that it gives to my face. It gives off not even that much of a luminous finish, more of like a satin, kind of glowy look. It's nothing too intense, which I do really like. It has a pump, so it's very easy to use. My pump is really dirty. You can use a brush, you can use your fingers, you can use a beauty blender, which is how I typically apply it. There's a lot of different ways to use it, and I think my most favorite thing about this, which I would say almost not justifies the price, but makes it a little bit easier to swallow, is that you are getting kind of a luminous look to the skin, but you're also getting like medium coverage. Like, it's not going to be, you know, the most full coverage thing ever, but it's definitely going to be more than a lot of those, you know, sheer glowy light foundations. Like, this does both. It gives you coverage while still making your skin look really nice and radiant, which I do really enjoy. This is one I would totally recommend if you're willing to splurge a little bit more. I'm sure that there are drugstore dupes out there, and I'll actually try and hunt some, but if you're willing to splurge, I recommend it. So the next product is a product recommendation from Riverdale's Lili Reinhart. Betty, I am a big Riverdale fan, let me tell you, which is actually why not only this product, but the next product is another Riverdale girls recommendation. So this is the NARS The Multiple, and it's like a highlighting and blush stick. This retails for around $39. So it is like a cream product for sure, but it's not the most creamy in the world. It's not like a liquid. They do have a liquid type product, but here is what it looks like. This I typically use as a blush, but I know that she talked about using it more as just giving her face like a glow and radiant look. So I'm not sure if she's using a different shade, or because they didn't list the shade, or if she's using it kind of as a glowy blush. I'm not really sure. That's just the way that I use it with this particular shade. I'll do a swatch real quick on my hand because you can see how just beautiful that shade is. It's like a peachy pink, and you can even like blend it in. You can see just how like nice and fine it looks. Very, very natural, which I so enjoy. I saw something, an article about how starting in Riverdale season 2, a couple seasons back, she started to do her own makeup because she just feels more comfortable in what she does, which I think is really cool. So it's cool to think about how like she's going more natural on the show. I like that. I think that's really empowering, and I do really like her as well as Camila Mendez. I love both of them. I think they are so like empowering. I just love it. Next up, we have a recommendation from Riverdale's Ashley Murray. She plays Josie on there. Next up, we have a product recommendation from Riverdale's Ashley Murray, who plays Josie. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, which now retails for $25. So I've talked about my opinion on this product a couple times now, so I'm going to try and not harp on it for too long, but when this product initially came out all those years ago, the bar for mascara was not that high. There was not that many competitors, so I think that's why, you know, everyone, including myself, really did enjoy this mascara. But the more and more that I try it out in these recent years, I found that it's just too drying for me. I like a dry formula, but not this dry. So much so that like it's not going to really curl your lashes, give them volume. It gives them like a teeny bit of length and a little bit of a tint, but it doesn't do that much. The only other thing that this mascara does is flake. It'll completely like get all over your face throughout the day. You know, the mascara that I'm wearing right now, it does so much for my lashes. Like, I love the effect that it gives them, but it does flake a little bit throughout the day. It's not anything I can't handle. This one flakes way more, and it doesn't do that much for my lashes either. So of course, the effect of the mascara doesn't justify the price. It doesn't make it okay to flake. Like, it's just not that good. And, you know, I could buy 4 or 5 of the Essence mascaras for $4.99. for the price of one of these, I just can't justify that. So if you can, you've tried it, you like it, keep on loving it. That goes for any of the products that I ever say that I don't like. That does not mean you don't have to like them, but that's just my whole 2 cents on this one. The next product is a recommendation from Drew Barrymore. This is actually not one of her like Flower Beauty products, but this is the EltaMD Tinted Sunscreen with SPF 40. So that's what it looks like. This is a product that I know my mom loves a lot. It's like her favorite sunscreen. She wears it pretty much every single day, which is so, so good. I wish I could wear sunscreen every single day. I just don't have the motivation, and two, my skin does not mesh well with SPF. Like, it is so, so particular. Like, even with this one, my skin is very like, it'll get dry for the next couple of weeks. Like, it just does not work very well with SPF in general. Like, this is the best one I found, and it still has that effect. So I don't wear SPF all that often. I'll wear it when I'm on a trip to, you know, like a tropical place or the beach. That's where I wore it last time, and I wore it every single day that I was at the beach. On those trips, it's just the closest thing I wear to a foundation or a tinted moisturizer. Like, this is all I wear on for base makeup, for like everyday wear. And it does work really great because I was out and I was wearing like Neutrogena like spray sunscreen all over my body and this on my face, and I didn't reapply either. So it's not a knock to Neutrogena. It's just, I mean, I should have reapplied both of them, but I was like laying out on the beach for like a bunch of hours and I got roasted. Like, I was completely like red as a tomato all over my body, but not on my face. And I do have to believe it was because of this, because I didn't put any other sunscreen or like cover my face. And so that's really great, because not only did my face not look cuckoo like the rest of my body, but it also helped prevent wrinkles long term. So this is something I definitely think works. If you're someone who can handle the SPF every single day, then I totally recommend it. I recommend it either way. If you do have sensitive skin, be a little careful with it like me, because even though this works for my skin, it still does have some effects after that my skin just didn't agree with. So just be careful with it, but yeah, I do enjoy. Alright guys, that about wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up so that I can know to continue doing more videos like this. If you have any video recommendations, let me know in the comment section down below. Any video ideas that you may have or recommendations you may have, you can tweet me, you can do whatever. Just make sure that I see them. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video and all of my other things, just being so supportive. I really, really do appreciate it, and I hope that you guys know that. If you are new here and you have not already subscribed, please make sure to do that before you go. We have a lot of fun things coming up, and I don't want you to miss out. And why not join the family? Like, we do have fun here, sharing like our little beauty opinions and product things and all that. Like, I love it so much, and I'm so thankful for it. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a great couple of days until I post my next video on Sunday, and I will see you then. Bye!